Brimo is an easy-to-use tool for systematic employee evaluation and development. Let's explore what Brimo can do. After registering in Brimo, you'll see two main sections. The Profile section is where employees work with their skills, grades, goals, and development tasks. The Team section is designed for managers. Here you can manage your team, create and edit skill maps, analyze team and company-level competencies, and run performance reviews to get an objective assessment of each employee. By clicking the Invite button, you can bring new team members into the system. You can either send an email invitation or share a link. Once the employee accepts, you'll be able to approve their request and add them to your workspace. In Brimo, you can assign specific roles to employees and create convenient tags to make it easier to filter and organize your team later on. The first thing to do is set up a skill map for the roles in your team. There are several ways to do this. First, you can use our ready-to-go skill maps for different specialties. Second, you can create your own map from scratch using our flexible builder. And finally, if you already have internal materials, we can import them for you automatically to save time. Just reach out to us via email and our specialist will help with the setup. Start by creating a skill group. Inside that group, add the specific skills required for a particular role or profession. Define the proficiency levels for each skill, from beginner to expert. Then set up criteria that describe what knowledge and abilities are needed to match each level. Clear criteria help employees accurately assess their own proficiency and understand what's expected next. You can also create categories to make navigation easier. For example, hard skills, soft skills, and so on. Here's an example of a completed skill map. Now, the skill map becomes available to employees within the space. When an employee selects their role in their profile, they'll see a personalized card with their skills. Inside the card, they can evaluate their current proficiency. For each skill, the employee marks the criteria they already meet, and the system automatically determines their skill level based on these selections. Each criterion can also include comments from both the employee and their manager. This helps provide additional context during self-assessment and reviews. By going through all skills this way, the employee builds their current skill set. For any skills they haven't yet mastered, they can immediately add them as development goals, automatically forming a personal development plan, PDP. Next, we'll explore the review tool, which allows managers and peers to assess the employee as well, creating a fair and well-rounded evaluation. To launch a review, go to the Team section and open the Reviews tab. Here, you'll see all ongoing and completed reviews. Let's create a new one. Start by selecting the role for which the review will be conducted. Then choose the employee to be reviewed and add one or more reviewers, for example, the manager, peers, or other colleagues involved in the employee's work. Some reviewers can be assigned only a specific subset of skills to evaluate. Next, specify who has the right to finalize the review and approve the final results. Once everything is set, click Start Review. The process begins with the employee performing a self-assessment of their skills. Then, the reviewers evaluate the same skills from their perspective. When all reviews are submitted, the system automatically generates the final score, which the manager can calibrate during a follow-up meeting. If needed, reviews can be made anonymous, new reviewers can be added along the way, and participants can return to complete their assessments later. To evaluate an employee, click the Evaluate button and assign the appropriate skill levels as usual. Once finished, click Complete. The results will then appear in the review table. After all participants have submitted their evaluations, Brimo automatically compiles the final score. The manager can organize a calibration meeting to make final adjustments if necessary. In the settings, you can choose different calculation methods, for example, using the average score, the minimum score, and other available options. During the review, you can also leave comments on specific skills and add selected skills to the employee's personal development plan. Let's complete the review. Once it's finalized, the overall score will automatically appear in the employee's profile. Reviews from different periods can be compared with each other. This allows you to see how the employee has improved over time. You can also export the review data in a convenient format. This way, we get a flexible, convenient, and objective tool for evaluating employee skills. Now the employee understands what skills they currently have. The next step is to see where they are growing professionally. Grades can help with that. In the skill maps, there is a separate Grades tab. Here, you can create the grades used in your company. In our example, we created grades such as junior, middle, and so on. Each grade can have its own description. Next, we specify the required skill levels for each grade. As a result, we get a matrix with clearly defined requirements. Now the employee will clearly understand what their next career step is and what they need to improve to reach it. Grades can then be easily combined into career tracks. This allows you to set various career paths. For example, expert growth, managerial, and others. With grades combined into career tracks, the system automatically determines the employee's position based on their skill assessment. In the grades section, the employee can see their next career step and what they need to develop to grow further. We precisely match the required skills to specific positions. The employee can open a skill to see what exactly needs improvement and add this goal to their individual development plan with a single click. Then focus on developing these skills. Career tracks can also be adjusted. You can choose a different path, and the necessary skills will automatically update in the grades section. All of this helps employees move transparently and confidently toward their career goals. Now we understand where the employee currently stands, what career goal they are aiming for, and which skills are needed to achieve it. These skills form a personal development plan. Goals can be added during a skill assessment, as part of a review process, or directly from the Goals section. It's important to set a deadline for each goal. For example, the date of the next assessment. The next key step is to outline specific tasks that will help move toward completing the goal. Within the company, you can also identify experts who can help an employee strengthen specific skills. Additionally, there's a knowledge base that contains useful materials related to each skill. What does this knowledge base look like? We can generate a knowledge base automatically for your map, or you can fill it manually. Inside the map, next to each skill criterion, there's a small book icon. It allows you to add knowledge base content for each point. For example, you can add an article. Then the employee can attach this material to their tasks. As the employee works through their tasks step by step, they progress toward achieving their goal. Once all the criteria are met, the goal is completed and the skill is fully developed. After that, the employee can take on even more ambitious challenges within the team. You can analyze the skills of the entire team in the Analytics section. Here, you can select the desired skill map and filter the data by participants or tags. You can also take a closer look at specific skill groups. This helps to understand the team's strengths and where additional development is needed. From another perspective, you can view all team members along with their skills and see who has a particular skill included in their personal development plan. This information is valuable for planning and organizing learning activities. All of this provides a comprehensive view of the team and supports accurate, data-driven management decisions. There are many other features and convenient tools that help you work efficiently within the platform. Within a skill map, you can easily configure mandatory and optional items. You can also customize the skill evaluation method. For example, a step-by-step criteria assessment or evaluating the entire level at once. It's also possible to publish your skill map along with your knowledge base and grading structure so that other companies can use it as a reference. You have access to a flexible setting system within your workspace. This includes account privacy settings, the ability to assign goals and tasks only to leads and owners, privacy options for review evaluations, and various methods for calculating final scores. With two-factor authentication, SSO integration, and more, the platform remains flexible and perfectly suited to your evaluation and development processes. Brimo continues to add new features. Soon, you'll be able to manage hiring based on key company competencies, collaborate with external experts, conduct additional employee surveys, and receive AI-driven recommendations for skill development. All of this helps create the perfect workflow for employee evaluation and development within your company and enables your team to reach new heights.